In this video, we will be covering 3 very weird airplane experiments. First thing I saw was this image. Boeing or Boeing? You know, I think this thing will actually probably fly, but there's only one way to find out. We're gonna need an airplane. First things first, remove the nose. Then the tail. There is no way this is going to work. If it's not Boeing, I'm not going. This poor airplane. Oh god, it actually might work. I don't think this is going to work. Mainly because the tail section is needed to balance out. And it is going the opposite way, causing the plane to pitch down. Boeing 787. So it wasn't quite as simple as attaching a spring. We actually had to do a few extrusions or a few turns around because the spring is laterally not very stiff. We also had to fix the backside with a shaft that runs through it, so it's sort of like on a guide rail. But it does fly. Well, it flies, but the moment you've all been waiting for. Boeing 787-100. 200 series, 300 series, 500 series. I don't know if I like my Boeings extra springy, but I do like them extra long. We've got some new merch in the store. These are also gonna be limited run production shirts. If you wanna get them for Christmas, you gotta order now because these are screen printed. But they're gonna do a huge batch order of these things, print them out, and that's probably gonna be it. Because all of you might have missed the boat on my float around and find out t-shirts. You can't get these anymore. At least not yet. Maybe we'll do a release when I actually put the boat in the water. Just to be sure, this does fall under parody law, as you can see by the extra O's. So this is not official Boeing merchandise. This is clearly a parody of what Boeing does. I hope they don't sue me. Buy my merch before they actually do sue me. Check out these shirts. They're extremely high quality merchandise. They're the same people that make Tucker Gott's merchandise. These are the next level shirts, which I really like because they don't fit bad like some of the other print-on-demand t-shirts I've done in the past. So if you want to get some high quality gifts, make sure to check these out. They're gonna be in the store. Order them really soon if you want them for Christmas. Just remember, if it isn't Boeing, you're not going. On to the next thing. Tank track propellers. Why? Well, I have no idea why. It seems like an interesting concept. Woo! But first, I'm gonna make these tank tracks, and then we're gonna put propeller blades on them. All right, treadmill test, propeller. Oh, I feel thrust. Oh, there's air. Oh, the blades are coming off. I'm gonna have to 3D print these. Let's try it again. Oh, crap.
You guys need some stock footage?
All right, let's feel this wind. I feel air. Oh, we lost the blade. I'm gonna keep going. I don't think these blades are long enough. I might have to make them bigger because this thing definitely has like an RPM limit. I felt like barely any air moving. My, what a strange propulsion system you've got there. Huh? Alright, let's test out the bigger one. A little bit of air. I think I really gotta shrink the overall size. Alright, the first major problem that I figured out here is that this isn't really a constant velocity thing, or maybe it is. Propellers rotate really fast around the outer edges of the blades, but rotate really slowly around the hubs. However, with this tank track thing, we're going really fast around these turns, but really slow in the straightaways, causing all of this crashing. This is going to be quite a bit of a challenge. This propeller has a very steep root pitch, but a very flat, like tip end pitch, because propellers rotate really slow around the hub, but really fast around the tips. I don't think this is going to work for our design because this thing is going to be moving very slow overall. So let's try propeller with a very constant steep pitch to make the maximum amount of thrust. All right, let's run this thing up. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. I definitely started feeling some wind, but then all the blades fell off of this one too. While these blades look super cool, they are nowhere near as tough as these blades. This is PLA tough. Wow, it's so much stronger. Woo! Theory. I think this 180-degree turn is maybe a little bit too violent for that constant acceleration and deceleration. So what if we spread that over time and made 4 corners? So rather than doing 180, we do 90-degree turns. All right, we're gonna test it. Let's go now. So bad. I have no idea if this is gonna work well or not. It makes more noise than thrust. More power, come on, fly! Full power! Full power! Aww. It doesn't make it too much thrust at all. Okay, latest design theory. Let's go with some giant oversized blades so this thing hopefully turns as slow as possible because I think this tank track idea is just awful, but I really want to see it fly. We have tread prop V2. Let's see if this works any better.
This throw?
This throw. Oh, we lost the blade. We're losing blades. What is going up? And we lost. They all slowly disintegrated in flight. That proved that it could fly though, because it was holding altitude and gaining altitude. So that's more than enough for me, because I can already prove that it works. We need stronger blades. But hey, it does fly. I'm gonna make stronger blades. All right, tread plane, new revised props. Let's try this out. Yes, it's going in the air. We're getting altitude slowly. We might hit that building. Turn it that way. It's really windy today. Well, it went a lot further than last time. It's too windy, but hey, we did fly the tread plane. All right, one more flight, we fixed it. Hang on, is it going the right way? Yeah, it's going the right way. Yes, look at it go! It was working! I think the tread plane has reached its proper conclusion.
I think it worked. Props to that.
Tread propeller. It's a very bad idea. I have no idea why I came up with this idea. And for our next and final trick, we will be revisiting the multi-wing plane concept. This is the Horatio Phillips 1904 multiplane. We've actually done a multiplane before on the flight test channel. You can check it out here, but it only had 10 wings. And I've always wanted to cover that topic again. So I'm going to be building a semi-scale replica of this doohickey to see how it actually flies. The main thing here though, is rather than having 10 wings like the flight test one I did in the past, I want to go for the full 20 stack. So we're going with the flying blinds for real this time. Hey kid, you want to see how airplanes work? There's a slight problem here. I'm not tall enough. This plane is too tall. This is what happens when you put too many wings on an airplane. I'm beginning to doubt the likelihood of this working the first time. Last plane to 10. This one's got 20. Might be a slight problem here. It's not too big. Alright, let's test it out. Okay, this configuration, not quite so much. This really doesn't have enough prop wash over the elevator controls to kind of control pitch, because there's so much air drag up top and the center line of thrust is so low that it just pitches up immediately and like flops over on its back. So I'm gonna have to change something out here a little bit. This is a multiplane. Shut up, Einstein. We've got some minor changes. I've added a new motor to the top. So we have the bottom one and the top one. So now I can adjust the speed and modulate which one produces thrust to hopefully prevent the plane from pitching backwards violently. And I've also increased the rudder size. It's still windy though, so we didn't quite fix that. Yikes. I'm just gonna go for it. What do you think, Steven? I don't think I can gain any airspeed. We picked a bad day to do this.
Barely moving.
This is absolutely wild. I would say film some slow-mo, but I don't think we're gonna need it. It's very pitch sensitive. Alright, I'm just gonna try to wrestle this thing down to it now. Ta-da! It landed on all threes. That is totally wild. You guys want to see a loop? Here comes the forward loop. Uh-oh. Oh, I got it back. We're good. So multi-wing plane, yeah, it works. That was 3 really weird airplane experiments. If you guys want to see more weird airplane experiments, please comment something, because I would love to try this either on a big scale, try the spring plane bigger, or do even some more weird propulsion systems. Also, make sure you check out the merch. We got that sale going now if you want to get something before Christmas. Comment, which one do you like the best? Because we'll do more of that if you guys like this sort of stuff.
Cool.
We need stronger blades. Wait.